The 2014 Serena Williams tennis season officially began on December 30 with the start of the 2014 WTA Tour, and follows on from an 18-match winning streak which began at the end of the 2013 season. Year-end detail: early hard-court season and Australian Open, Brisbane International. Williams began her season at the Brisbane International, where she was the defending champion and number 1 seed. Williams received a bye in the first round. She played her first match of the 2014 season against German Andrea Petkovic. The pair traded breaks in the third and fourth game. Williams broke once again at the ninth game and served the set out. Williams broke in the fifth game of the second set and held the break to served it out in the 10th game. Williams made 35 winners including 11 aces and 36 unforced errors in the match. In the quarterfinals, Williams faced Dominika Cibulkova. In the first set, Williams broke in the 8th game and closed it out the following game. Williams won the set without dropping a point in serve. Williams broke in the 9th game of the second set to win the match. Williams hit 32 winners with 12 aces and 17 unforced errors to her opponent's 7 winners and 11 unforced errors. In the final four, Williams faced Russian Maria Sharapova. The first saw Sharapova breaking once, however, Williams broke the Russian 3 times including in the 8th game to win the set. In the second set, there were 6 breaks of serve that saw the set go to a tie break. Williams closed it out with her third match point. Williams only served 44% of her first serves in the match and made 7 double faults to Sharapova's 8. In the final, it was world number 1 versus number 2, as Williams took on Victoria Azarenka. In the first set, Williams came on top, needing only a break in the 7th game to close it out with an ace in the 10th game. Williams made 14 winners, 12 unforced errors, 4 aces and no double faults in the set, while Azarenka made 3, 8, 1 and 3 respectively. The second set saw Williams edge out a break early, but Azarenka won 4 games in a row to get the break advantage. Williams was able to get it back on serve, and broke in the 11th game and closed out the match. Williams ended with 30 winners and unforced with 11 aces. Azarenka on other hand made 15 winners to 23 unforced errors, and a single ace to 3 double faults. Australian Open. Williams entered the Australian Open as the heavy favourite to win the title and was the number 1 seed. She was coming off a 22-match winning streak that stretches from the 2012 US Open. In the first round she faced wildcard Ashley Barty. She broke Barty twice in the first set and served it out in the 8th game. In the second set, Williams broke Barty 3 times, including in the final game in the 7th game of the second to close it out in just under an hour. Williams didn't drop a point behind her first serve in the entire match and hit 31 winners and 17 unforced errors. In the following round, Williams faced Vesna Dolong. In the first set, Williams broke twice and served it out in the 7th game. In the second, Williams broke twice again and saved the only break point she faced in the tournament to serve it out in the 8th game. Williams hit 24 winners, 10 of which were aces. In the third round, Williams took on Daniela Hantuchova. In the first set, Williams had only 1 break point and converted, while saving all 6 break points she faced to win the set in the 9th game. In the second set, Williams broke early, however Hantuchova broke back in the 6th game. Williams then won the last 3 games to win the match. Williams dispatched another 10 aces in the match. This match meant she has won the most matches in the Australian Open with 61. Williams' next opponent was the 14th seed Ana Ivanovic. The first set saw Williams break in the 10th game to take the set. However, in the second set, Ivanovic broke Williams twice including in the 9th game to take the set. In the final set, Ivanovic broke Williams to love in the second game and that was enough to close out the match in the 9th game. The loss to Ivanovic snaps a 25-match winning streak which was her second longest winning streak of her career. It is also Williams' first loss to Ivanovic, who had never won a set against Williams in 4 previous matches. It is revealed after the match that Williams had a back injury and almost withdrew prior to her third-round match. Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships. Williams then received a wildcard into the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, which saw her return to the tournament for the first since the 2009 edition of the championships. Williams, being the top seed, received a bye through the first round. In the second round she faced equal Arina Makarova. Although the Russian served for the first set, Williams broke back to force a first-set tiebreak. After saving 2 set points and winning the first set, Williams racked off 6 straight games to win the match and advance. In the quarter-finals she faced longtime rival Jelena Jankovic. Despite winning comfortably in straight sets, Williams exchanged words with Jankovic in the final service game of the match over how quickly the Serb was serving. In the final 4, Williams faced Eliza Cornet. Williams kept the first set on serve until being broken in the 11th game. Williams was unable to create a break point and lost the set in the following game. Following an immediate break at the start of the second set, Williams converted her sole break point of the match in the 4th game to level. However, it wasn't enough as Cornet broke for a third time at 3-3 with a forehand passing shot winner. The French number 1 held her nerve and served out the match to love to get her first win over a world number 1. Sony Open Tennis. Williams returned to the Sony Open Tennis as defending champion, and as the top seed she received a bye through to the second round where she faced Yaroslava Shvedova. She took the first set 9-7 in a tiebreak after having to break to stay in the set. The second set was won more comfortably by a score of 6-2. In the third round Williams had to overcome and inform Caroline Garcia. After taking the opening set 6-4, Garcia fought back and took the second set by the same score. Williams went up an early break in the final set, which despite being interrupted by rain, proved decisive as the world number 1 did not face a single break point on her serve. Williams then took on fellow American Coco Vandeweghe in the 4th round. Vandeweghe met Williams' dominant serve with equally big serves of her own, but Williams stepped up her return game, taking 4 of 9 break-point opportunities created. This win set up a 5th career meeting with 5th-seeded Angelique Kerber in the quarter-finals. Williams took the match comprehensively in straight sets, losing only 4 games. The semi-finals saw a rematch of the previous year's final against the 4th-seed Maria Sharapova. After falling behind 1-4 in the first set, Williams racked off 5 straight games to take the first set 6-4, finishing the set with 11 winners including 5 aces. Again Williams fell behind an early break at the start of the second set, but the world number 1 broke back immediately to level. The two rivals held serve up until 3-3, when Williams earned the first of 2 service breaks to take the second set and the match. In the final Williams faced the new world number 2 Li Na. Much like her semi-final match, Williams had a sluggish start to the opening set, struggling to get her first serve in play. She fell behind 2-5 to China's number 1 player, however, Williams regrouped and broke to stay in the first set on her third break opportunity. A quick hold to 15 followed and Li Na was forced to serve for the set a second time. This time the Chinese player held a set point, but Williams saved it with backhand winner down the line. She followed this up by hitting a huge forehand return winner, creating another break point to stay in the set, which she eventually took. Williams broke again to come back and take the set 7-5. Li Na stopped the loss of 6 consecutive games by holding serve for 1-1 in the second set. Williams responded by winning the next 5 games, the match and her 7th Miami title, finishing with 29 winners to 29 unforced errors. This 7th tournament win in Miami put her ahead of Andre Agassi for most Miami titles won by any individual player, male or female. Clay court season and French Open, Family Circle Cup. Williams began her clay season on the green clay courts of the Family Circle Cup. She entered the tournament as the 2-time defending champion and top seed and received a bye past the first round. In the second round she faced world number 78 Yana Arapilova. She lost the opening 5 games, losing her serve 3 times to the young Slovak, but the world number 1 surged back to win 4 straight games and trail by a single break. Despite holding a break point on her opponent's serve to level the match at 5-5, Arapilova served out the set on her third attempt. The two players exchanged breaks early in the second set, but it was ultimately the Slovak who gained the decisive break in the seventh game. Sharapova win ended Williams' 28-match winning streak on clay, dating back to her win in the opening round of the 2013 edition of the same tournament. WTA Madrid Open. After her first loss on clay since 2012, Williams returned to WTA Madrid Open in pursuit of her third consecutive title at the tournament. Her campaign got underway against former junior world number 1 Belinda Bencic in the first round. Williams overcame the Swiss qualifier, breaking her serve 5 times throughout the match, which included a run of 21 consecutive points for the world number 1. In the second round Williams came up against the world number 1 doubles player Peng Shuai. In their first meeting since 2009, Williams was dominant from the beginning, hitting 28 winners including 11 aces, winning the match in straight sets. In the round of 16, Williams played local player Carlos Suarez Navarro, whom in their last meeting failed to win a single game. The Spaniard, however, put up a much more respectable scoreline on her favorite surface, winning 5 games, including a break of the Williams serves in the opening game of the match. Ultimately, Williams came through the match untroubled with a straight sets victory. Williams was set to face world number 6 Petra Kvitova in the quarterfinals, but the world number 1 withdrew before their match, citing a left thigh injury, which she had heavily strapped from the second round onwards. Internazionale BNL d'Italia. Williams came into the Internazionale BNL d'Italia in search of her 60th career singles title. As top seed she received a bye through the first round to face Andrea Petkovic in the second round, whom she defeated dropping only 4 games, taking an early double break lead in each set. In the following round, she faced compatriot Varvara Lepchenko. Williams won the first set with a breadstick and dominated the second set despite getting broken, dropping only 2 games. In the last 8, Williams faced surprise quarter-finalist Zhang Xiai of China and cruised past her opponent, breaking her opponent 4 times in the first set and won the second with a single break. This win set up a rematch of her 4th-round loss at the 2014 Australian Open as she took on Ana Ivanovic. Similar to their Australian Open match, Williams won the first set, while Ivanovic won the second. In the final set, Williams took the first 5 games and closed it out 2 games after to gain revenge on her Serbian opponent. In the final, she faced Italian Sara Errani. Williams took an early break lead, before Errani could break back in the 7th game to take it back on serve. However, Williams took the next 8 games to win the match with a bagel in the second set to successfully defend her title. French Open. Williams came into the French Open as the defending champion and the top seed. She faced good friend Elisa Copyright-Lim of France in the first round and won the match dropping only 3 games. In the second round, Williams faced Spain's Garbia ±E Muguruza and suffered her worst loss at a slam, only claiming 4 games in 2 sets in 64 minutes. Williams finished the match with 8 winners and 29 unforced errors, to Muguruza's 12 winners and 18 unforced errors. Wimbledon. Williams came into Wimbledon after falling short in her past 2 slams. Williams is trying to regain form in the slams. Williams faced compatriot Anna Tatishvili in the first round and made quick work of her, dropping just 3 games with the help of 16 aces. In the second round, she took on Chanel Scheepers and made quick work of the South African in just 49 minutes with a drop of just 2 games. In the third round, Williams faced France's Elisa Copyright Cornet. Cornet broke Williams in the first game, but Williams won 6 games in a row to win the set, after a rain delay after the second game. In the second set, Cornet raced to win the first 5 games, but Williams came back to win the next 3 games. Cornet then served it out in the 9th game to push it to a deciding set. In the third set, Cornet served for the match at the 8th game, but Williams broke and held serve to make Cornet serve it out again in the 9th game, and Cornet was able to serve it out in the 9th to reach the 4th round. This is the worst performance of Williams in the slams for a single season since 2006. Williams played doubles with her sister Venus and faced the team of Oksana Kalashnikova and Olga Savyukas 1 in 3 sets after losing the first set. In the second round they faced Christina Barrois and Stephanie Voegel and ended with a loss after retiring being down 0-3. with Williams reportedly suffering from viral illness, being unable to pick up a ball and also being unable to serve. US Open Series, Bank of the West Classic. Williams came into the Bank of the West Classic, aiming to regain form after the disappointment in the French Open and Wimbledon. Williams also entered the event with a 9-match winning streak, winning it in 2011 and 2012 and missing the event in 2013. She received a bye in the first round and faced Karolina Pliskova. The pair held comfortably throughout the first with no break points until Williams broke at love in the 12th game. In the second set Williams broke twice and served it out in the 8th game. In the quarterfinals, Williams faced Ana Ivanovic. Ivanovic took control of the first set, breaking her American opponent twice and not facing a breakpoint to take the set. Williams came back in the second set, taking an early break in the second game and didn't look back to push it to a deciding set. In the final set, Williams broke in a long first game, but the Serbian broke back in the 6th game. They then traded breaks until Williams served it out in the 12th game to take the match. In the final four, Williams took on Germany's Andrea Petkovic. They stood toe-to-toe in the first 10 games, until Williams reeled in 8 straight games to take the first set and win the second set at love. In the final, Williams faced Angelique Kerber. Kerber took an early lead, winning 5 games in a row, until Williams won 5 games in a row herself. Williams then claimed it in a tiebreak. Williams then broke in the first and 9th game to win the match and claim her 4th title of the year. Rogers Cup, Western and Southern Open, US Open, Asian Hardcourt Swing and WTA Finals, Dongfeng Motor Wuhan Open, China Open, WTA Finals. Serena Williams entered the WTA Finals as the favorite. In her first round-robin match she beat Ana Ivanovic in 2 tough sets. She then suffered a shocking loss to Simona Halep, who beat her 6-0, 6-2, equaling the worst loss of her career. The loss snapped Serena's 16-match win streak at the year-end championships. She then rebounded against Eugenie Bouchard, beating her in 2 sets. She subsequently qualified for the semi-finals by virtue of Halep taking the second set from Ivanovic, despite losing the match in 3 sets. In the semi-finals she beat Caroline Wozniacki, coming back from 1 set down, and won a Euro-4 in the final set to clinch the match in 3 sets. In the final she played Simona Halep in a rematch of the round-robin match. It was an easy 2-set victory, her 3rd WTA Finals championship in a row. Serena now owns 5 WTA Finals titles, tying her with Steffi Graf and only trailing Martina Navratilova, who owns 8 titles. All matches, singles matches, doubles matches, tournament schedule, singles schedule. Williams' 2014 singles tournament schedule is as follows. Doubles schedule. Williams' 2014 doubles tournament schedule is as follows. Yearly records, head-to-head matchups, ordered by percentage of wins, finals, singles, 7, earnings, figures in United States dollars unless noted. See also, 2014 Venus Williams tennis season, 2014 Li Na tennis season, 2014 Maria Sharapova tennis season, 2014 WTA Tour, Serena Williams career statistics, references. External links.